In June 2025, a strange and powerful silence settled over the K-pop world. A silence that wasn't accidental, but intentional. At the heart of it stood two beloved members of BTS, Jungkook and V. Their absence wasn't a mistake. It was a message. And that message is still echoing in the minds of millions. BTS has always been more than just a group. They are icons, artists, global voices. And yet, even legends can fall quiet. The silence of Jungkook and V is not one of disappearance, but of transformation. This is not a farewell. This is not a scandal. This is the sound of two artists choosing themselves. If you've been following BTS for years, or even if you're just now discovering their story, you know that this group doesn't do anything halfway. Their music, their performances, their connection to fans, it's all sincere, deep, and unforgettable. And that's why this moment matters so much. Let's start with V, Kim Taeyoung. After completing his mandatory military service, fans expected him to make a dramatic solo comeback. There were murmurs of photo shoots, of album plans, of stage rehearsals. But one by one, every opportunity was gently declined. He didn't make a big announcement. He didn't need to. Instead, he faded from public life, not with drama, but with dignity. No social media updates. No live appearances. Just a quiet choice to step away. A single fan photograph surfaced, blurry, distant, but unmistakably him, walking through Seoul with his head lowered. And then, like a whisper passed between friends, a quote began to circulate. A line he had reportedly shared privately: "Sometimes freedom doesn't look like flying. Sometimes it looks like walking away when the world begs you to stay." That line captured everything. The pressure, the fame, the weight of expectation. But also the courage to say no. V has always been known for his soulful artistry and poetic mind. He is not just an idol, he is an artist. And this choice, to turn inward, is perhaps the most powerful statement of his career. Before we continue, if this story resonates with you, take a moment to subscribe. Your support keeps these stories alive and helps us honor the journey of the artists we love. Meanwhile, across the ocean, Jungkook's story was unfolding differently, but just as dramatically. The youngest member of BTS, long admired for his voice, his charisma, and his relentless pursuit of excellence, seemed to vanish from the Korean spotlight altogether. Whispers began circulating that he had moved to the United States, setting up a temporary home in Beverly Hills. He wasn't just resting, he was working. Behind the scenes, far from the cameras. Sources claimed he met with major American record labels. There were sightings of him entering sound studios in Los Angeles. And then came the rumors of a new kind of project, a raw, unfiltered musical endeavor, not bound by the expectations of K-pop, but driven by something deeper. He reportedly built a studio without soundproofing, not because he forgot, but because, as some say, he wanted the world to hear the truth. The real voice. The pain, the process, the humanity. One haunting rumor spoke of a notebook page, torn and discarded, with a line scrawled in Jungkook's handwriting: "Tell her I left because I loved her more than the stage." Whether it was a lyric, a letter, or a metaphor, fans were shaken. Some believed the her in question was the army. Others think it symbolized the stage itself, the life he was leaving behind. Jungkook is not just a vocalist. He is a visionary. His growth as a soloist over the years has been nothing short of remarkable. From his early days as the Golden Magne to his latest solo releases, he has proven time and time again that he is more than a performer, he is a storyteller. And now, he seems to be writing a new chapter. A chapter defined by honesty, vulnerability, and artistic freedom. HYBE, the agency behind BTS, released a carefully worded statement. Every artist has the right to make personal decisions. But there's silence beyond that spoke volumes. Internally, reports emerged of tension, emergency meetings, declining stock prices, concerns about the future of BTS branding. Leaked documents revealed an internal initiative called Operation Continuum, a campaign designed to stabilize BTS's image after military service. But the unexpected detours taken by V and Jungkook disrupted everything. Still, what V and Jungkook are doing isn't about rebellion. It's about healing. It's about identity. It's about saying, we are not machines. To those who love BTS, this is a painful moment. But it is also a beautiful one. Because for perhaps the first time in their careers, we are seeing these young men choose not what is expected, but what is needed. To every viewer who has stood by these artists through thick and thin, thank you. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe to stay with us as we continue following this story. The ARMY is a powerful force, but right now, it's also a divided one. Some fans trust the process. Others fear a permanent fracture. Forums are filled with speculation. Is Jungkook debuting in America? Is V leaving music altogether? Are they both planning something together? One theory stands out, that the two of them, often referred to by fans as Taekook, met secretly on Jeju Island before going their separate ways. No cameras, no press, just two artists reconnecting before making choices that would redefine their paths. It's easy to romanticize this, but maybe that's okay, because at the core of BTS has always been love, between members, between fans, between music and message. If you believe in their bond, and if you're willing to trust their silence, stay tuned and stay hopeful. They are not abandoning us. They are showing us what it means to be real in an industry that often demands perfection. And if you're finding strength or clarity in their choices, let us know in the comments. And remember to subscribe, because their story isn't over. V and Jungkook are not lost. They are not broken. They are evolving. Like the seasons. Like the tides. Like artists do. Their silence is not emptiness. It is a canvas. And perhaps soon, we'll see what they've been painting in the dark. For now, what they need is space. What they deserve is grace. And what we can give them is the same unwavering love they've always shown us. So to V, the poet with the quiet heart, thank you for showing us the strength in stillness. To Jungkook, the voice that carries emotion like no other, thank you for your courage to step beyond the spotlight and chase something honest. To both of you, we are here, waiting, listening, believing. If this video has helped you understand a little more about what's happening, or if it's given you a sense of peace, consider subscribing. Our journey with BTS isn't over, and we'll be right here when the next page turns. Because true artistry doesn't always shout. Sometimes, it simply walks away and leaves us breathless in the silence. And maybe, just maybe, that's how a new masterpiece begins.